Hello everybody and welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome if you're returning. If you are returning, you're OG, you're a supporter, you already know what it is, what it will be today. Guys, thank you so much for being there for me recently. I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. I'm very nervous about being on here because of reasons that I've recently shared with you guys. There's lots of eyes on me and my work and my you know, that's just the reality. I don't think that candle wants to stay lit. That's okay. Let's get into the read, guys. All right. So right at the bottom of the Thoth tarot deck, we want to notice that we got the Tower card, guys. Subconsciously, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just getting a little bit overwhelmed. But I really want to read for you guys because doing this work is like it's like what's healing to me. It's one of my favorite things to do, but there's a lot going on around me. You guys probably hear a lot of sounds from my neighbor. He is usually pretty loud, and then Coco's playing in the back, but I think it's all good. Whatever. Let's just get in because, like I said, I love to read for you guys, and this is just a part of me healing. So here I am, and yeah. All right. So at the top of my channel deck, I have I see you, and this is a Freudian error. I put uppercase in the lowercase e, and I feel like that has a meaning. I don't know what that meaning is, y'all. Okay, honey, I'm just keep it real with you. But there's a I see you kind of energy here, and it's interesting because I didn't even think about how that relates to me and how I'm like, just kind of where I'm at in life right now. But someone sees you, Virgo. They see you. There's a big tower happening in your life, which makes a lot of sense. We're in Scorpio season. I'm feeling better as I'm going. But we're in Scorpio season. A lot is being uncovered, revealed, and the depths of our emotions and our inner selves and shadow selves are just a lot more apparent right now. I don't even know why I'm starting with the tarot, but I just picked up whatever made sense to me, whatever felt natural, and that felt natural. So first out, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is you, Virgo. This is where you are, okay? I didn't ask that, but that's what I was intending on asking. You guys have a plan. This is a pretty well thought out plan that's going to take you time. It's going to take you patience. And that's just where you're at. You're moving off of your instinct right now. And subconsciously, you're after your Ten of Cups. You're after your ultimate like emotional fulfillment, right? So everything you could want in this life, that's what you're going after, Virgo. And it's just because you want to feel that emotional contentment. So what is a challenge that you could be facing right now? What's the challenge for Virgo right now? All right, this came out in the reverse. So we have the Star card in the reverse. That's hope, okay? That hope, the reserves, that deep, refreshing like reserves of like hope and faith that we have, like just kind of tucked. Usually that helps us when we're in dark times. Like you guys are kind of in a more opposite place, which is, it really saddens me to hear, but it happens. I'm not gonna, it's like a hopelessness. I can't help but to notice right at the top of this deck we have boundaries. The first reason I even noticed this is because the Star card has this purple and blue kind of theme, and boundaries does as well, and the white as well. And these are just very cool colors, and it's just a beautiful feeling to me. Ooh, and that fell down to journey. So I feel like you guys just really need to incorporate solid boundaries on your journey of life, whatever it is that you're doing, wherever you're going towards. You need those boundaries so that you don't get, I'm just saying what comes to mind right now, and I just feel like you guys, a lot of you could be empaths. You guys are Virgos. You guys want to help. You want to serve. Okay, child. And I feel like y'all just really want to help, but being around people kind of drains you of your own faith and hope because of life circumstances. So some of you guys could be feeling kind of hopeless, and that's a challenge that comes up. Yeah, let's see. You guys are going through a transformation though with this death card at the bottom of the deck. Excuse me, y'all. But yeah, you guys are going through a transformation. It's pretty hard for some of you guys with this hopelessness, with this star card in reverse. Um, you know, shit. I mean, all I can say is it's like crazy because like before I began this reading, I felt really good. I just got done watching Kid Cudi's documentary on Prime, and I loved it because one, I love Kid Cudi. The whole documentary was really inspiring. And I'm in it. Well, my face is in it for a little bit, and my friend Mariah is in there for a few seconds. Shout out to Maya. Okay, but yeah, I just, even though it's just a part of my face in it, I just feel so grateful to have been a part of such a project because I mean it's fucking Kid Cudi, right? Let's be honest. So, like I said, this star card in reverse. Sorry to get off track. It's all about, like I said, hopelessness, faithlessness, discouragement, insecurity. Like obviously, guys, feeling insecure and a little discouraged on our journey, that's a natural part of life. So I don't need you guys going and beating up on yourself and overthinking because you're feeling a little insecure, So whoever that's for. All right. So what is okay? Okay. This fell out in the reverse, but I picked it up in the upright, and I just, however it comes out is how it comes out for me these days. But you guys have the world open to you. You guys have so many opportunities at your disposal. So many portals are open. Just kind of like sending all types of opportunities your way. And I think that honestly, that some of you guys aren't noticing that at all. Some of you guys are feeling insecure and hopeless, faithless, and all that. And it's because honestly, I feel like you're not opening your eyes and looking around and seeing what you have the power to do. Like, it's like if you want something, you have what is needed for you to kind of like go for that thing or to acquire that thing. I think the reason that you guys are feeling like there's nothing, or you're not noticing that there's so much available to you, is because you're in a mentally kind of mind locked state. I wasn't even about to say that, but that's what came to my intuition. So like you guys got like a mental lock for some reason. It's just overthinking mentally, feeling trapped mentally. Maybe you feel like you can't go anywhere. It's so funny because I was wearing one of my favorite jackets that I just pulled out for the fall, and I found my tiger's eye star crystal like in the pocket, and I was so stoked. Like I was so happy because it's one of my favorite ones. It's the first crystal I ever learned about. And I just love the way it makes me feel. It really boosts my confidence so much. So like some of you guys might need to invest in a little bit of tiger's eye, some pyrite, okay, some citrine. There's orange calcite. There's just so many different crystals that help you kind of boost your confidence and like kind of help you support your solar plexus and your sacral chakra if that's what you need. Okay, so so let's see, what is your deep desires? I was supposed to ask what your deep desires are, but I feel like we're kind of being shown that with these like kind of bottom cards for the subconscious energy. You guys have the 10 of cups. That's like you want everything. You want everything that whatever it is that you want in life that you deem as like the top tier level of emotional success and gratification. That's what you guys want. But not only do you want that, guys, you want it together with a community of people. Okay, you want that. Okay, I'm trying to like get these cards seen, but it's kind of hard. But yeah, you want that with a community of people. You want to be able to work together. You want to be able to just kind of like pour yourself into others and have that just kind of be this beautiful shrine of like just gorgeous emotion. It's like the way I'm feeling when I started feeling the energy of this reading. It's very heavy. Like I was feeling very, like I said, nice before I started. I've been doing lots of healing work for the past couple days because I just really don't like to stay down for too long. But I feel like it's almost like I want to go, like I want to rush forward, and something's like stopping me, like forcing me backward. And I feel like that's how somebody may feel here. Like you want to go forward so badly, but you just can't see the way forward. And like I said, I think it's all mental for you. Because you're emotionally invested in your like dreams and your desires. So that's a thing for you. you really want to communicate about something as well, or you are looking forward to some sort of communication here subconsciously. Let's see what this is about. What do you want to know some communication about? Whoa, that almost fell in the candle, and that's not, it kind of did. Okay, so what you are waiting to hear about, right? Something involving your Ten of Pentacles. I feel like, Virgo, this makes a lot of sense for you. I feel like when you get your Ten of Pentacles, that's going to lead you inevitably like to your Ten of Cups. And I say that because your Ten of Pentacles, that is that level of financial material success that we are usually after, right? It's the legacy, the culmination, the ability to be financially free, to have everything that one could ever need, to feel autonomous, and just like I said, just free financially. Yeah, that's what you're after. That's what you're waiting to hear about. I guess you're making plans for that. You feel very content emotionally on your own, I feel, Virgo. Even though you have your bouts of like insecurity and discouragement that comes up for you, you really are fine on your own. I just feel like you're going through a bit of a rough patch with this Nine of Cups here, because that's what that card is all about. And then we got two nines. So we had two tens, now we got two nines. So this nine of sorry y'all, this Nine of Wands, which is the fire element within you, wherever you have fire placements on your chart, and whatever your Mars could be in as well. You're feeling very much so like you just want to just stand, like just really fight and just hang in there. It's not even like a fighting energy, it's more so like a hanging in there. It's like you can't give up even if you wanted to. You're just persevering, and that's just who you are. That's just a part of you. It's like no matter how insecure or discouraged you may feel, it's like you just cannot stop because you want so much. Like that's what I'm really picking up on. And this is a destined time for you, Virgo. It's not just a coincidence that you feel that way, or you have that ability to kind of, just like, I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on the time, and I just loved that. I just saw that because I haven't caught any numbers like this whole time. And I was feeling a little, guys, I'm feeling really nervous to be on camera. So just like bear with me. And the energy is like really heavy. So I feel like it's almost, you ever felt like, when you're at the dentist, or I don't know if anyone has ever had surgery, because I have, and you're like waking up and it's like groggy, like it's like you can't move, or if you just smoke, okay, or if you've ever taken an edible or a lot of, just a downer, right? Something that makes your body feel heavy. It just feels like I'm heavy. Like somebody could be doing downers. Bless you, no judgment. Like, honey, I've been there. But like somebody just feels so damn heavy. But anyways, it's a very opportune, destined time for you, Virgo. And I just feel the need to stress this because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So when you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, that is clearly indicative that like shit is in your favor right now, right? Shit is in your favor. Right, so if you're feeling down, this is not really the time to feel down. I'm not telling you to like force yourself to be up, or I'm not shaming you for being down. I'm just saying like you could really be making good use of this time, so it would help you to kind of pick yourself up. Like honestly, that's what I'm doing, because I know if I slow down, I'm at risk or at danger of slowing down too long, just because I know myself. Some just told me to choose something from here, so I did. Wow. Fuck. And it was just what I was saying. It says, don't stop your shine for no one. And it's kind of small because it's just how my handwriting is really small. But don't stop your shine for no one, Virgo. Don't stop. Okay. And then I have I am whole. So we got just a couple of those out. I'm going to move on with the tarot. Okay. What's available to Virgo right now? We got the tarot card at the bottom of the deck again. So you guys are going through a lot of towers right now. That's probably why you're feeling hopeless and faithless and discouraged. And I obviously can relate to that. It's hard to like, sometimes, depending on the time of the year and where the planets are and the energy of everything, it's like soon as we have those kind of like upswing moments, that's when we kind of face a lot of psychic attack, a lot of attack in general, because you can tell how important the time is, how much attack you could be getting. So if you know that you're not going through that much normal shit and you're kind of going through like more intense shit, just know it could just be that opposition that you're so powerful, you're so light, you're so strong, and you're getting met with that opposition to like come against you. So you gotta really persevere. That's why that Knight of Wands is coming out, or that's how it's gonna go, right? What should Virgo do right now? Like, I don't know. Like, let me ask a better question. What does Virgo desire? What are you desiring? What is it that you want? We know you want your 10 of Pentacles, your 10 of Cups, but like, what opportunities are around that Virgo is not seeing? You don't have enough information about what you want, Virgo. You want to make a decision, but you feel like there's not, you want to commit yourself with the Hierophant here. You have no problem committing yourself, your time, your energy, but you just don't have enough information, you feel. What did I ask a second ago? Sorry, y'all. Whoever I'm picking up on, y'all feeling real like spacey in the mind too, and I can't even focus my brain, and I shouldn't have much of a, I just don't feel like myself right now. I'll just say that. I felt differently before I began the reading. Like, I can't even talk fast or excited if I wanted to, you know, like that's just where it's at. What opportunity is Virgo not seeing? What is, I'm trying to be careful with this candle, y'all. What you're not seeing is, Virgo, you got the 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. That is, you know, obviously a consecutive set of numbers, or an ascending set of numbers, chronological, how do you want to look at that, honey? But I just think that is significant. That's why I'm stressing it, I guess, in this moment. But what you're saying is that you're having the opportunity, it's almost like you're getting tested for strength. Is that what I just heard? I just heard tested for strength, or your strength is being tested. That's what's going on. This is time for you to really strengthen your spiritual muscle, your, you know, what it is that you want. You got to realize, Virgo, you want 10 of Pentacles, you want 10 of Cups. That is big shit. That it takes a lot of responsibility to be free and unlocked and have everything you want, because you have to have the strength, okay, stay with me as well, to be able to maintain it and to guard that and protect that. So right now you're literally going through like strengthening your boundary, your ability to set boundaries. I think is like the biggest lesson that you are being like led to exercise right now. You got to be confident about something like that. It feels dark, it feels stressful, it feels heavy. You feel negative for having to keep on having to put people in their place, but it's something that you really have to work on, Virgo. And that's just the order. That's just the I just heard a song. What did it say? That's just the way. Oh, that's just the way. Let's go. I just heard Waves by Kanye and Chris Brown, and that it's obvious because I just got done listening to some Kanye a little bit on that documentary. But yeah, that's just the wave. Yeah, so that's the wave, Virgo. That's what everybody's doing. Everybody's getting tested right now, and everybody's working and having to pull themselves up and strengthen that spiritual muscle. So you're not the only one, Virgo. That's what you have the opportunity to do. What is it that Virgo desires? What do they desire, though? Because I asked what you guys are not kind of noticing that you could be doing, or the positive side or the silver lining, and that's what we got. But what is it that you desire specifically? Like, what does Virgo want to do next? What does Virgo want to do next? So what you want to do next, Virgo, is you just want to call a truce. I feel like whoever this is, you just feel like you don't want to control anything. You don't have the energy to like seek anything out. I just kind of feel like whoever I'm talking to is in this kind of mood where you're like, I need some type of sign to come to me. I need something to come to me, and I know what that feels like. So I know that this is some real shit, because this is the 4 of Swords. So it's almost like this truce. You're calling a truce. You're saying like, look, I surrender. Spirit, let whatever happens supposed to happen. Show me something. And so let me see if you're like, I feel like what you're going through is the sign. Like, I feel like as soon as you get your confidence up just enough to set your boundaries in every space that you're in, okay, the way that you need to, the opportunities will start coming to you. And if not like tangibly, like somebody messaging you or sending you something or contacting you, it'll be thoughts. It'll be, if you're sitting long enough with your mind open and receptive, you'll think like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, right? So and yeah, the I can't make it up. The 10 of Cups is back at the bottom of the deck. Now I'm starting to get excited like myself again. But the 10 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So it's like you just really want this, and I think this is a part of your Ten of Cups, just being able to not have to constantly fight for something. It just feels like you want to rest your mind and not have to think so hard, Virgo. But I just heard simple, be simple, or keep it simple. That's what I'm hearing. Um, yeah. Hmm. What's next for Virgo? What's coming up for Virgo? What's something coming up for Virgo? Just try to come out. You're about to have some clarity of mind with that Ace of Swords that just tried to come out. You're about to get exactly what I just mentioned. I feel like what you want, Virgo, is going to come to you through meditation or just a moment of silence, a few moments of silence, maybe a dream, however you usually receive kind of like messages. But you got to really listen to yourself. You got to really be receptive to the thoughts that are popping up in your head, and entertain them. Entertain them. Wow. I don't even remember what I just asked. I said, oh yeah, I said, what's next for Virgo? And hey, y'all. And I got the Lovers card. That's Gemini energy, but it doesn't have to be a Gemini or an air sign. But the point is that love and reciprocity is what's coming up for you. That's why I said you guys gotta practice setting those boundaries. So if you do that, Virgo, you're gonna receive just such a loving vibration coming through your life somehow. That could be you getting back in touch with a family member that you've lost contact with, or a friend, getting a job, or being in a position where you're surrounded by people who just really adore you, appreciate you, and let you know that. Like-minded individuals. It could be someone like, dating options, friend options, just things that, you know, that make you feel connected, to another person or set of people. Is beautiful. And you're going to get the communication that you may have been waiting for, or that you would like to receive. And it may not be specific, like, oh, Virgo is waiting for a specific person to hit them up. You could just be trying to attract, or be in the energy to attract the energy that you're on, where, you just want something to come into your field, that you want somebody to let you know. That's what I just received. Thank you, Spirit. You want somebody to let you know how they feel about you, Virgo. You want somebody to let you know how they feel about you and mean it. And that's what you have coming up for you. Spirit says all you got to do is set those boundaries. Okay, so we're done with the tarot. Let's get some advice from the oracle decks now. We're going to start with the evolution deck. So what advice do you have for Virgo, Spirit? What advice do you have for Virgo? Ooh, the candle that I have burning here, guys, is a woodwick candle. It's the first one that I've ever made. I used to work at a candle studio back in St. Louis a few years ago, and I learned the art of candle crafting. But this is my first time making a woodwick candle. I'm so excited. But I made this a few months ago, but I made it by hand, of course. This is my vintage candle. This is a reused candle holder, and I did the design myself. And it says vintage on it. It is a solar plexus candle. It has biodegradable glitter in it that's made of plant cellulose. It has sunflower petals in it, and it just smells divine. Like, I just wish you guys could smell it. It smells divine. Like, I forgot what I called it for the scent, but this is the vintage candle. So all my vintage candle series are reused. Like, these are planet friendly candles, and like I said, it smells amazing. So let's look at your advice. Little, shameless self branding, okay? But no, I just really had to share that because this candle is the bomb. Okay, it's very soothing, and it's crazy because it like goes with the reading. Like, you guys need a boost to your confidence in your faith, and this is a solar plexus chakra candle. Dope. Okay, Spirit speaking through us. Okay, through this reading. Okay, so your advice is to be happy. That's exactly what I've been doing. I love this piece of advice because sometimes we think after we go through something and we want to bounce back, especially Virgos, like we go straight to work. We're like, work is how I feel better. Work is how I take my mind off of it. Sometimes it's because we're trying to force down our emotions. Other times it's because our work genuinely makes us happy, i.e. me, okay? But you guys need to be happy. Do whatever makes you happy. I did a reading for myself, and I pulled from the star manual that it said do some of your favorite things. So do some of your favorite things, Virgo. Make yourself happy. You become what you think about, Virgo. So your advice is to watch your thoughts. Make sure you're not, just like resting in a negative thought pattern and just like manifesting your negative thoughts, because if you're sitting there all day thinking negative things, I mean, that's going to be your reality at some point, right? So you have to really, no matter what negative things we go through, okay, and take my word for it, right? It's like, honestly, you can't stay in that vibration. Oh my God, that's what the enemy wants. That's what the other side wants. So when I say the other side, I just mean that opposing energy to you, Virgo. This is natural. It's always going to be here. Life, death, and whatever in between. Okay, you have to take control of your vibration and your energy. And as a human in a human body, it starts with you controlling your thoughts. Okay, so don't let yourself sit there and think negative thoughts. And also, lastly, be kind. Okay, we got 3 cards. 3 is about community, solid structures, just kind of security. That's what you want, Virgo. You want security and connection. That's what I'm really picking up on. But you need to be kind, Virgo, no matter what you go through, no matter how hard things have been, or just recently, and how heavy your emotions may be. Just be kind. Being kind is like, don't let your heart grow cold. Somebody really needs to hear that. As a Virgo, it's really hard for us to get in that space, but I feel like it could just take that one thing that'll put us there. So make sure you guys are being kind, be positive. That'll bring you a lot of positivity. So let's get one more from the Star Manual. You don't have time for this. So there's something, you don't have time for this. Period. That's self-explanatory. You don't have time to sit there and be mean and overthink and be sad. That's not you, Virgo. That's not a good look. That's not what you were. You know what I'm saying? That's not your energy. It's just not you. It's not you. It's not a good look on you, because that's not your natural steez. Like, that's not your natural vibe to just be a negative, mean person, and just let the world kind of take you there. Okay, so I didn't even ask this deck anything yet, but let's look at what we have. I think this is representative of the energy that you need to be in, Virgo. The energy, not that you need to be in, that it would benefit you to be in, that you may want to consider being in for your highest good. So we have Giacomo Casanova. Okay, so Casanova, that's a real fly guy, right? We got a real player on our hands, a real, it's just like a natural. That's why I said it's not a good look on you, Virgo, to be that way. You were made attractive and lighthearted and deeply thinking, like sapiosexual, like you were just made so refined and so nicely. Like, it's not in you to just be this dying, wilting, weeping flower like all the time. Like, nah. It says, be the flame, not the moth, Virgo. You are the flame. Raise your vibration so that you can attract those things that you want, all right? It may be hard, just find it in you to do it, all right? Because time stops for no man, life stops for no man, and we don't want to get ourselves in a pitfall and miss something amazing for us because we were just being attacked by heaviness, right? Always be a free agent, promise fidelity to all. So guys, date, like, get out there and mingle, and not even just dating, like, talk to people, just like make friends, like just share your lighthearted energy, okay? And it'll manifest so quickly, and it'll lighten your mood, because that's what you really want, right? It's just easy for us to get caught up in hermit mode, but don't, okay? It's not the time for that, okay? You don't have time for that. It's not destiny, it's opportunity. So what I feel like your higher self or spirit is trying to tell you, Virgo, at the end of the day, is like, you have opportunities right now, and they are aligned with exactly what you want. So if you don't want to wait for another cycle or wait any longer, all I'm saying is, it looks like you're being told to like raise your vibration, because you'll have exactly what you're looking for. Everything you want will be beating down your door. And for some of you, I feel like that's connection, partnership, romance, and that's exactly what you're going to get. So that's what we have. I really hope that helped you guys. Like I said, guys, thank you so much for being there for me. You guys don't know how much that means to me. You guys are like one of the purest things that I have in my life. So thank you to all the ladies and all the people who just offer me all their love at this time. I will do an update video this weekend. I'll go live and I'll update you guys on what's going on with me. I really want to tell my story a bit and speak my truth. in just a real basic and simple way, just to share with you guys so that you guys can be on board with me. I don't want to scare anybody. I took the videos down for now until I do the update video so that it can be like a full story. I don't want people coming to my page for the first time and seeing me, you know, shooting snot out of my nose and like scared shitless while there's like blood stains on my shirt and all over the floor of my house. So, you know, life is real. It's surreal. So, you know, thank you for being here on my journey, and thank you for supporting me, guys. I love you guys so much, so deeply. Guys, if you liked anything or you resonated with anything here, consider, joining the family. Hit that subscribe banner, hit the bell so they can turn on your notifications so you can know when we drop videos, okay? Whew, that was hard, but it's done. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Peace.